Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video. As you can see, it's pretty snowy out, and just lately we've gotten a lot of rain and some freezing rain just the other day, so it's been kind of miserable out. But today I'm going to take you inside and show you a couple of different cook kits that me and Teresa use. Depending on the situation, we go with something different. Sometimes lightweight, sometimes ultralight. Today I'm going to show you guys the different cook kits that me and Teresa use when we go out backpacking. Sometimes we use a Jetboil, sometimes we'll go with Snow Peak, or even some ultralight stuff. I'm just going to get them out. It's pretty miserable outside, and I haven't done a video in a long time, so we're going to go ahead and show these things to you and have a little bit of fun inside. Here we go. The first one is a Jetboil. Jetboil's pretty good. Works in the winter. I know a lot of people think that the fuel doesn't work all the best, but I use it in the winter all the time, and it seems, I don't know, it works pretty good for me. It boils water pretty fast. But anyway, we'll see what the Jetboil weighs, and this one does have fuel in it. Basically everything that I'd use when I go out, I don't know, car camping or something like that, and I just want some type of lightweight cook kit. Okay, so that's 22.4 ounces. £1.4. It's pretty heavy, but like I said, everything's in there, and we'll go ahead and pull it apart, and I'll show you the contents of this one. Okay, so here's our Jetboil. Take the lid off. I know it's dusty because we don't use this one very often, but put the stand in here. This is an accessory. Doesn't come with the Jetboil, but so you can use different pans, and sometimes we do, so I like to take it with me. Fuel. And the burner. And the igniter still works on this one, but they're known to fail, so I wouldn't count on it. One thing that is kind of nice with these is they have a line in there that you probably won't be able to see. Well, there it is. For 2 cups. And the bottom cup right here is measured out to 1 cup if you need it. Mine's broken, but I don't use it that often. So let's get some water in it, and we'll boil some water. Alright, so I got 2 cups of water in here. Go ahead and turn this on. Start the timer. Put the lid on. We'll crank her up. Alright, well, I stopped the clock. This thing caught me off guard, and of course she's boiling. And it was probably boiling at 1:45, but that's when I got to the clock. And of course this is all tap, it was tap, regular tap water, room temperature, so Jetboil lives up to that name, especially at room temperature. Alright, so the next one is just the regular Jetboil, and this one's got fuel in it too, and the stand. So this is basically what you get when you buy a Jetboil. So that one's 587 grams, or 20.78 ounces, or 1.3 pounds. And I'm not going to boil this one. This one just does exactly the same thing the other one does. But like I said, it's got the stand, fuel, and the burner in there. So, all in all, it's kind of a neat little kit. They're at a pound. They're definitely not ultra light, but they're lightweight. So you can cut corners somewhere else to get these even, to justify having the weight. Anyway, we're going to go to the Snow Peak 900. This kit I use a lot, and is my go-to kit most of the time for backpacking and whatnot. And we'll go ahead and weigh this one, and I'll show you the contents, and we'll get a boil going on with this one. Okay, so this is the Snow Peak 900, and with the stuff sack and everything, comes in at 0.699 pounds, or 317 grams, or 11.18 ounces. Alright, so I could lighten this thing up by getting a different stuff sack. I just haven't done it. And the lid, which doubles as a pan, I've used it a couple of times, but I think I'm going to opt for just getting a regular lid, and probably not using this at some point, but I haven't done it yet, so no harm, no foul. It doesn't weigh very much. Alright, so I do have a pot cozy. Put that over here. And windscreen. Snow Peak 450, which works great, by the way. And this is a DIY alcohol stove made out of Febreze can. It's got some, I used it with my my kettle once, and I got some pitch or something in there that I haven't cleaned out, but stove works good for this size of a pot. But use this for coffee. This stove is a little bit big for the 450, but it still works, and I use about 1/4 of an ounce to warm my coffee or do whatever I want. But I really like this kit. It works well, and we'll go ahead and we'll boil some water with the Snow Peak 900. Be right back. I'm going with the alcohol stove. I usually take a couple of different types of bottles with me. This is a what was it? 1, 2. Yeah, this was a 4-ounce bottle I got from REI. Tried putting hash marks on there, but they just wear off. So I went ahead and got this bottle from REI. It's a 1-ounce bottle. It's really easy to fill up. To use a 1/2 ounce or a 1/4 ounce or whatever you need. But it's just so I know that I'm using an ounce. I usually don't keep these things full, so I don't care if it leaks. Alright, so we got 1 ounce of fuel, which is going to boil this water before the fuel's gone, but we're going to see how long it'll burn anyway. So like any stove, we got to wait for it to bloom. There she goes. Let her get good and strong. The water on there. Start. And the lid. It's got a nice burn. Alright, about 4:15 or so. This is 4:17. Took me a while to get to the button. I'm pretty sure this stove is going to burn for probably 8 minutes or so with an ounce of fuel. I probably could have went with a ½ ounce, but when you're outside with the wind and the different conditions, I've always needed at least an ounce to get 2 cups of water to boil. But being inside where it's warm, you know, it doesn't take much. So these readings on the time and stuff, they're going to be totally different when you're outside doing different stuff. But we're just doing it for the fun of it.